Hello, welcome back to WarTales. So let's speak about the Tavern because I finally figured out what the whole deal with it is when you're playing on this difficulty with this current balance. I think the big idea is that you need to know about the food types and how you should get more food recipes. Well, seems like the game is mostly revolving around you getting to unlock some cooking recipes very fast, as you can see. So that basically means you need a novice cook, and then you need to unlock some of these recipes that will appeal to certain types of clans. Now sadly, that's the annoying part. You don't really have a way to tell which will appear to which, so you'll have to unlock them and then try and use them. As you can see, the mutton stew over here sells really well. I gain a lot of money from it, has a good chance to sell. And then the specialty. The specialty is something that you will get in your company as well. So basically, every time you rest and you have a specialty on the menu, you'll get it in your party as well, which is huge because you basically get free food and you get a lot of it. I guess I was trying too much to make a profit in the beginning, and I guess, yeah, it kind of depends on the game as well. If you don't make enough profits with the specialty, you should probably not put it on the menu because it will be a big burden. Yeah, well. So you see over here what what your tavern currently attracts. Music and clientele unfavorable. And I guess you need to play a lot to finally get the... Well, I don't want to say you should insist on just having, you know, the soldiers or having the nobles or the scholars or the Alazarian soldiers or the courtiers. You can choose whatever you like over here, so you will have to make a fitting tavern for the people you want to serve. But the problem is... I guess I was kind of forcing the tavern to be a high-end tavern when in the beginning you just need to be low tier. That means in the beginning you'll have to serve peasants, bandits, scholars, merchants. Or you should probably just go for pirates, bandits, and all of the bad people. And then slowly work your way up. Now, this is a bit of a weird thing because some of them will only appear if you meet certain conditions like very weak security. Feast on the menu, so the feast on the menu will take a very long time until you get it. Sailors, you need fish on the menu. I thought sailors would be sick of fish, but yeah, I guess. As they say in the game, nothing beats the seasickness like grilled fish. Cheap booze, altar, variety of drink, legendary weapon, or... Yeah. I guess you can also just have a lot of security by just having a lot of people, so we can hire more guards if we like, or more bouncers. What are you? I guess you're a bouncer. Why are you here? Oh, you're injured. So they beat up my bouncer and now he's no longer working. And you have to take into account the events as well. So that's kind of that. Very easy to understand if you look at that. And also over here you will see all of the information you need to know. Capacity will be shown over here. And I guess you need to look at the... Well, it's not so important that you look at all of the stats, to be honest. It's actually more important that you know how much money you can get and how slow you can grow the tavern, because at some point you just have to insist on the bigger upgrades. Let me see. Okay, over here. Upscale or working class. So I guess I should have stayed on the working class a lot more, because you don't really have a lot of upscale people that will come to our tavern because of the wood, because of the services, because of the other things. I guess we do have the scholars and the merchants. I guess we'll insist on being an honorable thing. I think I'll leave it like that. Even the music plays a big part, but it doesn't really say what you have. So, okay. So we have a lot of money. We can redraw more, but I usually redraw only until I have 60 on the sum over here. So when it's 160, then I stop redrawing, because that's way too much money lost. And also you'll get legendary or unique items for your tavern when you meet certain thresholds. For example, we have the larder. I even use that. I don't remember if I use that. We have the cat, which is a unique thing. Candlesticks attract certain types of actions. Where did I put the larder? Now I'm curious. I guess it's in the tavern somewhere. And the menu is over here. The cat is over here. Where did I put the larder? I guess we have to order one. Buy one. We should have really bought that a long time ago. Or as soon as it appeared. Yes, that means we'll unlock a new slot over here. But still we don't have any more recipes. So I guess you don't really need to buy it because like I said, you need to unlock more cooking recipes for that to happen. And for that we need the novice cook, and for that to happen we need to replace this with... So he's a minor apprentice. It's okay because you'll be an experienced cook. So if you have reached already the threshold, you can switch between them without any issue. So basically your companions can do all of the jobs as long as you don't switch too much. So still be an apprentice minor. I guess you can kind of take a wild guess at what they will like, but remember that your your tavern is based in Stormcramp, so it will have to be food from there. Yeah, I guess we need... It probably is a lot better if you just buy the food recipes rather than unlocking them, because unlocking them means you'll have to spend knowledge points. Okay, now we're learning. Now this is, yeah, this is good. That looks tasty. So yeah, as you can see, you just have to buy the cooking recipes because unlocking them with knowledge points is way too expensive right now. After that, you have to recruit companions, give them the thief profession, and then assign them to the tavern. So I already have 2 professional thieves, more or less. And every turn I rest, they will be either stealing, or I have another cook that will be out there trying to steal recipes. So the thieves will try to steal, the cook will try to steal a recipe. And you can see them over here, so that guy is unassigned. And you can only send 1 agent to a location. So send the cook, journeyman. I guess it's a little bit annoying that you don't know who's cooking and they look the same. And he has been assigned, so stealing and stealing recipes is fine. And then as you can see at 500 prestige, we'll get to the next star, which will give us some other stuff to play around with. It's actually not bad. Also remember to put in some paintings and some other trophies. Working class patrons. Yeah, like I said, don't spread out the clientele too much because you'll need more tables. I think that's kind of it. I would really like to have another table over here, but I'm not sure if that's possible or not. I guess we can check. I think when you get more stars, we'll be able to put bigger tables and some other stuff, so I'll not bother too much with it. I think we're doing pretty well right now, except for the problem with the bouncer, so I guess we can just recruit someone else. And just say you are a bouncer. Because we really need the security to stay at a certain limit. Or at a certain threshold. I guess it will be wise to just dismiss him and recruit another one, but I'll just keep him because he knows what to do. Don't forget to assign the cooks to the scallion. Oh no. Don't forget to assign scullions to the oven. I don't know what that is. So yeah, that's kind of like a little tutorial to get you started and get me started as well. So it was kind of, I lost footage for a video, but it was about 40 minutes of slowly walking over here, paying 200 coins, and then just going up the mountain. Saving that boy from the angry villagers because he ate his parents or something like that. And the fight with the villagers is very boring and long because you just have to fight with fire, they have pitchforks, yeah. It was not very exciting either way. I have to do another video for the tavern once we unlock most of the things, because it seems like the game is a lot more complex right now, but this complexity is not necessarily a good thing. It can also be very bad if you are not sure how to approach certain situations. This is one of my favorite parts of the game. Hey, why are you attacking me? Mostly because we're just walking through the snow, through the mountains. Picking up a few resources here and there. I really wish we could attack him. The wolf man. I think we can go down through here. No, we cannot. Also, I think I unlocked one more level for each of these. So we have Bravest of the Brave and Art of the Forge. Long distance running and negotiation because we want more money. And over here we have Assassins in the Making. It will give us access to more missions because we couldn't get any more missions over here in Endurance Run. Because you just get one easy, one hard, and that's kind of it. And that's a bit unfair. Oh man, why game? That's so unfair. You don't have enough time to click on the thingy. Okay. This game will annoy you to an end. By the way, the problem is we have level 4 companions, and that means we'll fight level 6 enemies. At level 6, the enemies will get a speciality, which is super annoying because it might modify their stats a lot. Not drop? Why is this not working? Yeah. Calm down. Anyway, the tavern part was kind of nice. I spent a few turns leveling up the tavern and doing all of the work. You really need a bouncer from the beginning because that was my mistake. I didn't have a bouncer from the beginning. Guess I'll have to find the wolves over here and wait until they turn around. Oh, maybe that's the joke, they never turn around. What have the developers done? I don't understand. Why doesn't it let me put the python? Is this one of the developers' smart, big brain ideas where they don't let you put the python unless you fight the wolves? Oh boy. Minus 10 points for the developers. Yeah, this is also a treasure. Forget about it. I am not going to even attempt to do that. This is a scripted event. This is a scripted event by the developers and I don't understand. Why would they make me do something like this again? It's just forcing the player into stupid situations just for the sake of the stupid situation. Okay, calm down. What special thing they have? Oh, they gain range if they are injured. I don't think they are not injured. Yeah, for safety reasons, I better move everyone over here. Oh, actually. We can do this a little better, okay. Okay, that worked. Sorry about the horrible noises, but they are attacking me non-stop. And I guess we cannot put down the python without this fight. Also, they start getting reinforcements at this point of the game. Annoying. What if you engage with this? Yeah, it works. Okay, so If you are full valor points, just engage with the weakening shot. Weakening hit. Well, great hit over there. Oh, wait, I thought it said 1 reinforcement, but I guess it's amount of reinforcements for... Oh, okay, whatever. Okay, so sit over there. What is that? Taunt. The taunt? Oh, yeah, I can hit both of them, but also my companion. Wait, why was that only... Wow! Okay. So yeah, I guess now we know all about the tavern and how we are supposed to play it. I guess that was my mistake. I was trying to actually have fun in the game instead of pouring all of my resources and time into the tavern, but yeah, I guess we managed to go for another alpha. Why? Managed to pass the difficulty hoop anyway, or the difficulty cliff. It unlocked. Tormentor. Oh, critical and critical damage. Oh, we need everyone with Tormentor. What about Giant? Giant is supposed to give... Yeah, strength and dexterity. This is kind of bad, we're overwhelmed by the wolves. Where did they get deflection? As they have evasion. Well, to be completely honest, I don't think I want the alpha wolf to attack me. So we'll weaken them and he'll be over there. He needs to run away from all of this stuff. We don't have enough damage for it. They're basically... That's not good. They're gaining evasion, which is deflection, and they're also getting angrier. Oh, that was a mistake because now everyone will be on fire. Unless the wolf does that. Oh, but why? Everyone is still on fire. Well, I guess the archer is pretty safe. Okay, we'll leave the archer to his own devices. Oh, we already had it. Ah, they have deflection after every turn. Which means they're much harder to catch. Okay, so basically I have to try and attack the same enemy after every round, which is much harder than it sounds. I should have used the torch first. You finally have a galvanization to help a lot. I'm not sure. Okay, what will happen? Great. Also have to oh, I have so many things to do. We have to upgrade all of the camp stuff because in order to extract the hat trait, meaning disassemble and get to transfer the skill to another hat, we need a much better workbench. That's just more upgrades. Yeah, good job on that. Those are not joking. It was not easy at all. You know, I just collect all of them. So wondering why did I do that? Well, we didn't have a choice, but also need more torches, which means more fat. And this is all of the stuff I got from the peasants fight, and then the guy gave us a dagger. He also has a better armor, much better armor that I found as loot. That's also as loot. This actually looks so weird. I mean, it doesn't even have matching shoes. It has different shoes, different... It's like a jester. This looks like an archer uniform because it also has the bracers and it doesn't seem like it has a lot of things that can snag on your armor. I guess you can just eat that. And also we'll always eat the creme brulee. Well fed, which will give us more damage. Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. As for the thief, well, the castle is so much harder and so much more annoying to handle. So, we got 20 coins, which I guess is nice. Also slowly I'm grading everyone's skills. Well, that's a bad event all around. I guess we can also look at the thief, even though it's annoying. Oh, deteriorated, eh?
There are children among your subjects, some with promising minds. Let us not waste their potential by leaving them to chase chickens all day.
I guess we'll try to have scholars as well. Scholars in our tavern, scholars in our thief.
I had 3 tables broken last night alone. And last week, that set fire to my stools. This can't go on. You have got...
Yeah, I don't really understand the point of that, but... Also, one of our guys came back and he did a mission. Seems like it's very hard to get the exact missions you want. That's failed. Meh. A crossbowman, an axeman. We should have an axeman, or what do we have over here? A spear, axe, and crossbow. Oh no, maul. Man, okay, do I really have to recruit this guy as well? I think I have to recruit him as well. A swordsman.
Another group of mercenaries, but
I don't want. He doesn't seem... That little sword icon over there.
I was part of another group of mercenaries.
A crossbowman and swordsman. Oh, why does this... You probably want the two-handed swordsman or something. Just do your best to complete that thing, because we need to upgrade the throne room before we upgrade anything else, and to upgrade this we need 750 coins. Yeah, it's much more complex to do that, sadly. Yeah, so it might have been a developer thing, because it didn't let me go down without destroying the wolves. Yeah, this is one of the first secrets I found in the game, and I still like it. We will get some books over here. this is still pretty much useless. Oh, the game changes so little sometimes. Is it worth putting another one over here? No, it's not worth it, but we'll do it anyway. Guess I can put another python over here if it will let me. Yeah, that's an interesting idea. Okay, let's go back. It's such a nice place to explore. I guess we'll be able to do the banded layer when we come back. I mostly need a lot more knowledge points because we need more stuff over here. And we also need to make the next set of armors and helmets. I guess all weapons as well. We need a sword. Need so much more stuff. That was kind of a nice reward over there with the digging spot. Finder. Oh, that counts as a secret, okay. Just a scratch. The troop eats as food. This will also be super important later. Torches last longer and light up. Well, to be honest, I think I'll take that one because we already have that one. So we have 18 uses left. So what if I... Wait, let's save the game before we see that. Ooh, that looks nice. Yeah, I guess that will be useful when you're finding underground and in some other locations. Okay. The torches are such an indispensable item. Mostly because of our rogue. There's also a nice lake over here. So we visited both of the mines. One of the mines, just have to mine the iron so you can let out some people out and you'll get influence. And the second one, this one will have the dude with the troubled diet. Is that really worth it? Nah, not really. So eat our creme brulee. Hey. Yeah, this is so much better having the creme brulee as a bonus. 184, yeah, our money is starting to pour in. I guess it's a little bit annoying. Always have to go to this menu over here and use your thief to... Well, actually, no. Why am I using the thieves? Well, so they gain experience, that's why. Kevin will try to steal recipes. Wow, things are going very well over here. I guess we just have to wait for the prestige to go up a little. Nothing more I can build. We have all of these things. I guess you cannot order more than that. I guess I should have ordered maybe 3 candlesticks so we have the security as well. And they do take up quite a bit of space. Okay. So the main security will be even better right now. I guess we should also unlock some drinks or stuff. This area is so much fun and looks so nice with the big mountain. Then you come down from the big mountain to the plains. think we can get a free pony around here somewhere as well. We'll have to think about that in a bit. Oh, we have to do the training and that other stuff.
You seem lost. Are you in?
You seem like you don't
Might
want
you
to
be
give me
looking for
missions.
work?
Oh, I heard this line 1,000,000 times. I don't want to hear it. Not a single second more. Not sure what that is. An extremely valuable pony. Oh no, we cannot let that happen. We'll accept the normal one, I guess. Okay, so another thing we need is to buy
Usually, I'm only allowed to tend to the animals, but don't
all
let
of
that
this.
worry you. Man and beast are not that different.
What? They are very different. Okay, let's sell that stuff. I bought this element because I thought I could use it on the heavy guy, the heavy armor, but I forgot I couldn't. I cannot change his little hat until I have the upgraded workshop. I think it's just better not to buy any recipes until we can actually use all of this.
May the all-seeing eye.
Oh, don't believe a word.
Oh yes, don't believe a word.
My meat is quite pungent.
Oh, this guy with this pungent meat. Why is
The
your
war
meat so
drags on.
pungent?
And
You need a second pony before you come into this area, so I kind of have this, not a spreadsheet, but a certain amount of rules I cannot really explain. So one of the rules is I need 2 ponies before I come into this area for this specific reason. Okay, I guess we can cook a lot of the food. I should really make the wolf sausages as well. Probably tastes like dirt. Oh, I have a lot of speed. Wondering what I'm doing right now is getting enough items to craft. Oh yeah, actually the guard is not after me for once. What level are these guys? Very high level. I guess one of the advantages of having a smaller troop is that you don't pay a lot of money to negotiate with the bandits. Yeah, I guess at some point we'll have a rule against reloading, but for now we just need it because, well, again, I don't want a spreadsheet. I guess we should go here because I distinctly remember needing a woodcutter.
How could you possibly donate a few logs in exchange for our blessing?
What? Ah, the heck.
I think we can give the wood, but then also fight them. Let me try.
Could you possibly donate a few? May the eye get... Just last few details to sort out.
I am not a heretic.
Yeah, that's what heretics always say.
Ah, the.
Just last...
I think I want to fight them. I always want to fight them. Besides, they have very, very good equipment for me to steal. So this is why I like adaptive so much. No matter when you choose to do something, you'll always have some extra benefits to it. So getting some of their gear will be really big for us. Yeah. So we're actually doing the fun part right now. Armor, okay. Well, should be good enough. Oh, I also need to make money to get all of the skill books and then also upgrade some of the skills we have. Yeah, wolves having evasion and rage is such a powerful thing. I think I will have him over there. They never made a horn animation for the little sound effect he makes. This is exactly what I was afraid of, that he'll come to the art. That's acceptable. Sadly, we cannot have more stacks of burning. I need such a strong archer. I didn't get any of the fire bows I would normally get by killing all of those. I don't know. My loot has been a mess. I didn't get anything good. Wow, he's really getting in a very bad position. This is not a joke, the wolves are pretty vicious. And we are surrounded for whatever reason because they are occupying a much bigger space than the humans. You know what, let's use the torch attack so we can get their evasion, not their, their evasion actually. Poison them. Yeah, they don't have enough speed, they kind of play themselves with that one. Okay. They're still very tense, but this fighting the wolves you get more food. Oh, that's another alpha. Just fighting the wolves, you get food, you get grease, you get a lot of... Wow. He's bleeding already. That wolf will attack. Good. Okay, let's make him at least survivable, and then he runs away from all of this nonsense. Yeah, fighting the wolves is so bad in the beginning. You lose too much armor. And all of the extra abilities are really starting to annoy and hurt me. And he needs to get out of here, but how? Yes, that's the problem with the poison and the other stuff. Oh, I still went for the poison rats. These fights are way too hard for what they should be. Some of them will have evasion. Yeah, the poison is great when I'm dealing damage, but it's so annoying when I'm trying to move around a little bit. I was actually not expecting this. Why? Why are they dogpiling? I guess they're fighting like a pack. I don't like it. Oh, that deflection is so hard to get rid of. Oh. But I thought what? I thought it will hit what? No. No game. I thought it will hit the other wolf. I didn't read that correctly. Man, this game and it's... Well, yes, it was an optical illusion. Breathe in, breathe out. The game is not hard. The game is just challenging me. At a very high degree. I guess this is not so bad, but all of the little challenges we have to go through are annoying. Why are you going to hit him? Okay, so a new rule. From now on, we'll just try and... defeat the smaller wolves first, and then the big alpha. Well, no, I think we should defeat the alpha first. He has a lot of damage and a lot of abilities. Can I improve the animation speed? Yeah, it's already to the max. They should increase the animation speed too, as well. Or they should allow us to increase the animation speed, I mean. That's done. I forgot the wolf will attack him. What? A lot of extra valor points. And now he'll also be attacked again and he is surrounded. But he has enough gore to resist the damage more or less. We'll attack Unri, yes. We'll get hit back. Plus another valor point. The valor point economy is on point. I guess you have to spend so much time trying to learn the game that you never realized how far you are into the game. Is it going to kill it? No. Maybe I spoke too soon. 14 damage, that's not so bad. This turn will be problematic. Because now we have two alphas we have to deal with. Maybe I should have dealt with the alpha first. Oh, they take so much time with the howling. This is horrible. They dealt so much damage. 26 damage on the heavily armored unit. That's insane. Take away the defenses with that. I guess I want him here as moral support. They're much too close to use anything else. I cannot attack anything else but that target. Weakening. 7 damage, that's okay. I guess it's a lot easier if you're not burning and poison. Will be the last one to make his move. See, this is so deceptive. It gives you the impression that you will hit the enemies only. Well, I have no solution for the final alpha though. It's a big problem. Now what do I do with him? It's not something I really want to engage with. Afraid of the bleeding. So they're kind of forcing me to attack him so he'll be occupied. I think I've lost already because there's no way I can heal him. Did that final moment bleed in the alpha? At least the alpha is down. I need my skill books, I need my first aid on everyone, I need so much more. Okay, so that's not a problem, that's a problem. This is actually a problem as well, because I cannot do anything except attack and leave. Bleeding, so I'm too lazy to do math right now. Run over there and hope you don't die from the bleed. Okay. 1 HP left. Now he's bleeding. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Just let them win. We are so badly injured and battered. I don't want to do this anymore. That was not fun anymore. Get some free grain. Oh, that fight leaves me so drained every time I do it. What? That was a weird noise, or what was that? I guess the ship saw us. And they're just afraid, don't worry about it. And bones, but you still get to mutton. No, I'll try not to kill any animals while I'm playing the game, or as few as I can. You're wondering, yeah, the ships were about to be eaten by the wolves and we saved them. There's also a scholar, I guess. Oh, okay. That was pretty rough, I would say. Okay, I'm glad we got that out of the way. 175. Bouncer, nice. We got chef platter. Yeah, I guess it's pretty hard to manage all of the tavern aspects. Where is battle? Let me go to the tavern. This. What? I need to... Fine, we'll leave it like that. Don't think too much about that.
True. I haven't any coin. But wait! Don't report me to the guard right away. I'm a carpenter by trade. I can take on a few jobs for you to pay my debt.
Send the tables. Comfort or security? Comfort, thank you. Okay, I think I'm starting to like this. We have the cooking recipe. We'll still send... Oh, you need to send the brewer. I'm pretty sure one of these guys is a bouncer. I don't get it. This is so weird. Let's see who's actually working over here. Brown and Urin. Yuri, yeah, whatever. So we can send Marceus if we like. Who's Lao Will? Yeah, they really need to clear up this UI because you don't understand who is better at what or who is who. I guess he's an experienced brewer, so we'll send him over here to steal the secret recipe. I like the idea of sending thieves as well. Okay, that's better. We were just waiting over here. The tavern is printing money for us, to be honest. I was not expecting the tavern to be so successful. When did we get this? Oh. Forgot we can upgrade the tables. That's improved tavern table. Round table 8. We put that over there. Can we order one of the round table? But it's round. So hot. Oh, this is much bigger, so you'd give up 10. Why? No, thank you. I think this is the layout that will stick with the tavern. Actually, better upgrade this as well. It's going to stick around for a long time. This would be nice if we can increase the space. I don't know. We'll just leave it at that. These are the refugees, right?
Are you bandits?
As a matter of fact, maybe a little bit. Okay, let's explore this area over here and then I'll end the video. Yeah, it's massive progress. The game is so much fun and so much better after you leap the first hurdle. Especially at this part of the game when I'm just gathering resources. There's nothing on this mountain. Let's make sure. I guess a lot of iron and the other resources are nice. Skill mastery. Who should I give that to? Oh. If I remember correctly, you have to do something like this. Over here. This is such an annoying thing. So, and improve the skill like this. Okay, that was actually not that annoying, but how are you supposed to know all of this? Playing the game from the start and having to know all of these things is so weird. I mean, that book would seem like it's not really that important, but it's one of the most important things in the game. And we have over here another little camp. I guess we're nearing the limit. We'll need to buy another pony when we get back. Animals over there. They're distracted quickly, steal all of their food. I guess we'll still use that and then just bread and some mushrooms. This is so nice. 187, I guess that's still good. Drink, no beer. The more I'm lacking. Shut up already with your weird behavior. I really wish I could turn that off, or at least to the point where they don't really get happy, and then they're just sad because you don't let them marry or something. That's so stupid. Just be friends, okay? Be friends. When you get back home, you'll be able to marry and have a great family. If you survive. No storm. Does that actually change anything? It's not. Where are we here? I guess we're still in Tiltron. Oh. I guess we can go back to Storm Ramp if we really want. But not really. Our adventures continue in Arthes. I guess this was all of the secrets over here. It takes such a long time for you to even get started on the rooms and the other stuff. I do like this area with the frozen stuff, and then I have another frozen area to check out, but that's for much later. We have also some gems to sell, and that extra +1 vision. Who wants something like that? We're so fast on the road. Can we reach the city without resting? Probably not. Hey, bandits. Are you... I wanted to say, are they going to attack me with the guards around us? And the answer is yes, obviously. Sometimes I really hate... Why do they just chase me and the guards let them chase me and then I'm out of the... Okay. If I rest over here, there will be no danger. Yes. 200. I guess we'll lose some prestige because of that. Oh, 10 prestige is a lot. I have to be careful with that. $110. I guess that's not bad. 10 prestige. We have stolen the recipe, so the cook. We'll try to get another secret recipe and then the brewer, which was supposed to be... Okay. We have the food and the drink, so I guess we steal them blind. And let's try for more shifts. It's like the thieves are not really worth it in the beginning. I guess we just need more money.
Scholars have made quite a reputation for themselves. Even in Al-Azhar, we've heard all... Among the jugglers who perform in your fief, my men have located one company whose material seems quite seductive.
It was a nice set of armor. I don't remember seeing that. Okay, did you complete your mission? I think they did. I have a sword, a spear, a two-handed hammer. The crossbow. That sounds like a joke. I guess we should only take missions that give us plus relationship. Why is that so much on the minus? I don't get this game sometimes. This is such a waste of time, to be honest. I like the Tavern because it has some sense, but this with the mercenary doesn't make any sense. How can I send an archer if I didn't see an archer for such a long time to recruit anyway? Yes.
If I join you, I'll no longer...
I'll pay 160 to recruit them and then send them on a mission, and then I'll just have nothing else to do for a while. And I'll lose a relationship with them, or they'll be very angry with us. Can you still get hit by the lightning? I remember getting hit by the lightning in one of the rest area. I forgot what it's called. I think Jombak or something. This area has no fish, so as you can see, food will become a much bigger problem later. I guess at any point down the line it will be a much bigger problem. Yeah, no, the game is so much more fun right now. Especially, we don't have any money issues.
Interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
No, thank you. Oh yes, getting some points into that is also glorious. I guess we can withdraw some more money. I'll stop at when it drops below 60. Oh, okay, so the tavern is actually more profitable than the thief, the castle, or the mercenary band. Okay, we should just retire and make a tavern. See you next time. Bye bye.